There I am. Hi, 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 hello, hello everyone, welcome. Hi, Feeble. Hi, the Feeble. Hi. Hi, welcome. Welcome, hi. Hey. At Soda KC Music on YouTube is where the... Hold on. This. This precisely. Perfection. I feel like I finally found a good place to start, by the way. I think so, at least. I hope so. And actually, it feels kind of silly that I haven't really thought of it before, because it's kind of obvious in retrospect. Sorry for being so mean last stream. Obviously, it's fine. It's all in good fun. I don't really get upset about this whole thing. Actions upset me more than words. I mean, what do you really mean? I don't know. Notice anything like that. Hold on. Remote camera, that's wrong. Not big boy camera. Screen main. Festive. Listen, being funny sometimes requires... I wouldn't say insult. It's not really being mean. Being mean is in bad faith. I called you Po from Kung Fu Panda. Po is fucking sick. Okay? That's not an insult. That's whatever the opposite of an insult is. What's the opposite of an insult? It's Hi, the lemon scientists. Hi, welcome. Po from Kung Fu Panda is not an insult. It's a my brain is mush. My brain is completely empty. Zaki. Oh, hi, the Daki then. Also, I made an argument. Oh, you mean the Make It is Panicking one? I mean, Make It is Panicking one, or did I miss something? Now, Making It is Panicking, that was a pretty fun moment. Oh, wrong thumbnail. Shucks. Oh, then do send it. Unless wait. Did you send it anywhere? I didn't see it. I only saw the clip. Do you know one song? My brother in Christ, it's 3 AM. I know. Listen. Okay, look right here in the top left corner, right here. See? This says 400.5. 0.5. That's because it's an additional live stream. It's a bonus. It's not obviously not gonna be normal hours. I don't think I'll send it. It's too much. Send it to Deep Thoughts with Ali. Send it to that channel. That's a perfect channel. What are we doing? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Watch Now. I am so glad you asked, honestly, because here's the thing. I want to make a drone, right? The issue is, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing, and so we need a place to start. So why not start with something that will be, you know, that would be kind of my strong suit, and that's where LibraText comes in, because LibraText has an engineering. What's not really bookshelf? Engineering just category. I'll perfect it first at least. All right, but Deep Thoughts of Ali is literally just the channel for that. It's a kind of shitposting channel, I'd say. And yeah, and my point is, LibraText engineering is precisely what I need. Look at that, we have aerospace engineering, we have electrical engineering, which are the two things we need. That looks really interesting for videos on TV. Mechanical, okay. Introductory, I'm hoping I won't need this. If I do need it, then this is gonna slow me down significantly, so I'm hoping I won't, but just in case. Biological probably won't, chemical probably won't, civil probably won't, computer science, I know that one. Environmental probably won't need, industrial probably won't need, materials and mechanical I'm hoping I would need. I know it's not required, but it might come in handy, so we'll see. So yeah, we basically have bookshelves for exactly what we need. So this is the first book, well, will be actually the last book, not the first one. This one, I think, would be the first. Electro-optics not that important. Electronics, I don't know if we'll need electronics, but signal processing will certainly come in handy for the motors. And this is actually very important. But basically, I know that Tefta is an expert when it comes to this kind of thing. I'm hoping this will bring me up to at least half Tefta's level. And then can I help in any way? Oh yes, you can, Washnana. Well then, Washnana. Wait, remember last time when I said that you know, I already know computer science, so I wouldn't need any help? Well, would you like a special scientist rank on Discord? Did I misunderstand you last time, or did you just mention computer science? Because if I misunderstood you, then I'm really sorry. Because yeah, in that case, would you like a special scientist rank? Let me get this straight. You're planning on just making a drone from scratch without knowing shit about drones? Yes. It sounds okay. It sounds silly. I mentioned electrical and computer engineering. Okay. So would you like to be my electrical engineering expert? Actually, God, could some help. Okay, yeah, I know. It sounds crazy, by the way. The idea of making a drone from scratch with no prior knowledge in 100 days. I am fully aware of just how insane that is. But, and here's a counter argument. When I was learning, I'm pretty good when it comes to programming and computer science. And when I was working on my, and back in the ye olde days, when I was still learning, this was one of my first projects when it comes to programming. So minion. What was the question? It's a minion. It's Kevin, man, isn't it? Kevin? I don't know. I think it's Kevin. But my point is, creating a drone with no prior engineering is kind of like making a graphical engine with no prior programming experience. Which, yeah. Middle school, I haven't figured out how to change it. What? Not to take away Kevin? Minions, Kevin. Is that Kevin? That's Kevin, right? Is that, I am smart. I know my minions. Make it. Stop getting off topic. Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, last. I would like to have aerodynamics. That's the last chapter. We might actually get into it sooner because I might need it for a video. When it goes to electrical engineering, we don't need electro-optics. Electronics, I am stronger in electronics than with signal processing, but I need to be really, really strong with electronics, so that's also important, which means I think we should start with introductory electrical engineering, then electronics, then this, then aerodynamics, and then I'm hoping I won't need these. I really am. So basically, we would like to get through 4 different things. Obviously not today. It's gonna take us like 2 months, but yeah. I'm rooting for you anyway. Thank you. I will need some rooting for. I just want to make this clear. I am fully aware of just how insane of an idea this is. I am fully aware. Alright? But but might as well try, like it's gonna cost me a couple $100 at most. Oh well. Okay, this is a good strategy. If I spend a couple $100 on it, I'm kind of forcing myself into a situation where I have to finish the project. Because otherwise it's just a waste of money. It's smart. Alright. We have only... Oh, there are only 2. Good, I'm not overwhelmed with choices. So... That seems rather short. That also seems rather short. Hold on, what? Wait, complex numbers, exponential functions... I don't know these. Linear algebra, vector graphics... Filtering, depends on what kind. Binary codes. Okay, filtering and faces, those would be the only 2. that I am not actually familiar with. Oh, but then just averages. I made an entire video with those. Huh. Okay, so this is more of on the software side, I would say. More on the computer sciencey side. This, however, looks to be more on the. I can't forget the minion curse. Doomed to be minion forever. Okay, so we have, if I'm understanding this correctly, hardware, software. Hardware oriented, software oriented. Which is great, because from software perspective, I feel way more confident software wise. And way more confident. So, this is 6, that's not a lot. Well, if I'm with me just clicking around random stuff. Okay, 6 chapters, that's doable. Oh, this only has 5 sub-chapters. Hold on, how long are these? 21! Whoa! That's not short at all! Don't! Are we back? We're back. Oh no! Okay. Well, okay, so there aren't a lot of chapters, but there are crazy lot of sub-chapters. Got it. So it's just average length textbook. Cool, yes, okay, sick. I suppose I should have expected an average length textbook, considering, you know, it's an average after all. So yeah, okay, fine. It's fine. It's fine. Easy enough. Let's do it. Step by step. A sip of coffee, okay, going. Everybody, oh yeah, right. From the beginning of the 19th century, this is history, isn't it? I don't care about history, no lie. I get why history. Well, okay, maybe I should know that. Oh yeah, noting down stuff too. Hold on, maybe I should also have like a notebook or something. Make a theme. Yeah, every single time I hear it also. But do you have some advice for me? I'm starting to learn calculus on my own. I do actually. First of all, determine what kind of... the advice that I always give. Determine what kind of calculus are you into, and then based on that I have 2 recommendations. Hold on. So, there are 2 things you can do. Where's my paint? I need paint. Important distinction. When it comes to calculus, you have 2 different... most people learn calculus, most people are struggling with 2 different things, and they tend to confuse them, and that makes the whole problem a lot worse. You have when it comes to understanding, so understanding calculus. So for example, when you have d of dt dx, what does this mean? And then you have solving it. So for example, when you have d of dt of I don't know, e to the power of t squared, what is this equal to? So you have understanding what the things mean and solving them. And when if you're struggling with understanding, then I would recommend Free Blue and Brown. Free Blue and Brown, just amazing explanations. And if you're struggling with solving them, then I would recommend Black Pen Red Pen. So Black Pen Red Pen gives you something like, well, in the homepage, 100 derivatives, Ultimate Study Guide, where Black Pen Red Pen just solves 100 derivatives on stream. And it's like, yeah, insane, crazy lot of them. And when it comes to Black Pen Red Pen, you just have graphical explanations and courses too. Essence of linear algebra and calculus, all the cool stuff. Great. Those are my recommendations. So first of all, identify what are you struggling with. Understanding what things mean or solving them. And then only pick. So yeah, that's my advice. Alright, notebook. So drone. Physics. That's what I'm gonna call it. And then we'll have well, we'll like divide it into a couple of sub-chapters, right? So we'll have hardware theory, software theory. In this case, theory just means, you know, on paper as well. If you are like starting out and know absolutely nothing, I have a resource you might want to check out. My friend goes to Prince and he mentioned that his person uploaded the whole course as YouTube videos online. These are also really great. Yeah, there we go. That's also a great starting point. Then we'll have hardware theory, software theory. We'll need then dynamics theory, I think, and what else? What else will we need actually for a drone? We have to understand the hardware components, as in the electronic hardware components. We'll need to understand the software, as in the right software for controlling the drone. We'll need to understand dynamics, as in how to optimize the structure of a drone. Obviously, I won't be going too deep into it, you know, like making it, or you know, changing the frame of the drone to make it more dynamical. Only, I mean, for example, I would like to make my rotors or the blades. This might as well. Well, like, is there any other ideas for what else I might need to understand? Physics, software and hardware. A good enough start. Then differential equations on the same channel. Look up the... Now hi the headstock master, by the way. Oh yeah, and yeah, I think Nana is correct here. If you are starting out, then the courses by actual professors, which they upload, are always the best bet. That's how I started. How I started with quantum mechanics. All right. Underlying themes are relevant today. Power, crystal transmission, information have been the underlying themes of. Go away. Underlying themes of electrical engineering for engineering. Have this course concentrates on the latter theme on information and reception of information by electrical means. Okay, power. I will also need to understand a bit more about power, but I guess fine. We'll have power and information. Now, so right now we'll be doing this one right here. Can take variety when you speak to a friend. Your thoughts, yeah. Represent. Okay. How to represent, how to encode, manipulate, and receive. Seems reasonable. Calculus, because I want to understand physics. It's just everywhere. I do like physics. Yeah, it is everywhere because it's extremely useful. Calculus will be everywhere because it's just like it's an extremely useful piece of math. So in this case, I guess the course, then that is all of them. 4 hours from the last stream, daily 400 to 1666. You nerd. Okay, went through the first one. Let's go with the second. Second subchapter. Analog or digital. Information is represented as a fundamental quantity in electrical engineering. The signal. Okay. Already something new. Signal. Standard mathematical. A signal is merely a function. Analog signals are continuously valued. Signals are discrete. Digital signals are discrete valued. Makes sense. The independent variable of a signal could be time, speech for example, space, images, or integers, denoting the sequence of letters and numbers in the football score. But this would be digital. Oh, it's about both, analog and digital. I'm an idiot. You have a podcast? Wait, what do you mean? I have a shit podcast? Shit postcast. That one podcast. It's not really one though, is it? I think it's 6. I think it's 6 episodes. Analog signals are usually defined of a continuous individual variable. Speech is produced by vocal cords. Result is pressure. Okay. Make it losing his podcast. Yeah. Yeah, there are 6. Yes to both. I mean, yes to 1 because there are 6. Let me show you what I mean exactly. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It feels really good to know that such smart people too play games. I love that comment. I'm gonna give them a heart. Alright. You do too much. Okay, first watch these podcasts before saying that, because they ain't great. Okay, so we have 2... so first... information, signals. Yeah, we're starting with just dividing everything into more and more and more sub-chapters, yeah, just dividing more and more stuff. Alright. Signals can be divided into 2 kinds. Well, I shouldn't sound digital. Let's go with analog. Analog and digital. And then analog is with a function, digital is with a value, right? Modeling this useless stuff, I just learned simple algebra. What? Define other continuous independent variables. Speech is produced by a vocal cord and a vocal track. So there's pressure waves propagating in the air. And the speech signal thus corresponds to the function having independent variables of space and time and the value corresponding to air pressure. So yeah, just the function. Makes sense. Here we use vector notation. Vector notation and then lack of notation. I already... It's the same thing as with the quantum mechanics all over again. I am upset. Spatial coordinates. When you record someone talking, you are evaluating speech at a particular spatial location. Yes. Say an example of resolving waveform would be this, where as you can see time is changing whilst position is constant. That's why it's not graphed. Static and black and white images only have one value each point space, which runs this optic reflection problem. In images shown demonstrating that it and all other images will are functions of 2 independent spatial variables. Yeah, but it's not continuous then. Images aren't continuous, so this is binary? Can you still describe the function with... I guess you can, but... How can you make 400 plus videos on one channel in 1 year, and then however many on other channels, then stream every day? Just how? Okay, first of all, 400 plus videos, that's streams included. Second of all, there are plenty of videos which are private. And third of all, it's lack of a social life, I guess. You have to remember, that's all I do every day. That's all I do. The amount of work you do scares me. I don't know, I haven't released... Okay, I really would like to finish the video in next 2 days, because I haven't uploaded a video in over a week now. It's awful because I almost have it done. I'm working on 3 videos at once right now. I don't think I'm doing enough, honestly. Everyone always says, you know, how much I'm working, but I don't think I'm working hard enough, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion. I don't think I'm working hard enough. Alright. However, depends on the optical spectrum. Painters long ago found mixing together combinations of the so-called primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, can produce very realistic color images, and then they just misspelled yellow for green, and that's just... But the difference in the colors, how much red, green you do, present mathematically color picture mode. Well, that's because humans can see a lot of green. That's why. You have a pattern with 1 red, 1 blue, 2 green. That's the ratio. Because humans really like green. That's why your monitor screens are more green than red and blue. Fun fact. Fun facts with Make It. Welcome to yet another episode of Fun Facts with Make It. Cases, unlock, not where the unlock signals depends not on a continuous variable such as time but on a discrete variable. Exactly. Temperature readings have taken our continuous unlock values, but the signal independent variable is essentially integers. And then we have digital. Okay, all of this just basics. I get that. Okay, so fundamental mode of communication is portrayed in figure 1.3. So we have source, message, transmitter, modulated message, channel, corrupted modulated message, receiver, demodulated message. Well, alright. Each message bearing signal, exemplified by S of t, is analog and is a function of time. What else other than the calculus would you consider essential for classical mechanics? Depends. Depends what kind of classical mechanics are you going into. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. Physics. Oh, I'm such a hacker. I typed it in. Oof. So, classical mechanics. You go into it. I guess all these are the same in this case. It depends, basically. It depends. You have classical mechanics as movement, but I guess you only need calculus, or maybe trigonometry. Oh, that's important. Yes, trigonometry is important. Because you're doing stuff at an angle really often. And I think that's it. When it comes to classical mechanics problems, they get really complex really quickly. So underlying math is really simple, but there's a lot of things involved. So I don't think you'll need a lot of math. Elliot! Oh my goodness, Elliot, I haven't seen you for such a long time. Hi! Oh, you scared me. Hi there, Elliot. How's you been doing? Happy 400. Thank you. Happy 400 indeed. Sorry for streaming it late at night, by the way. Just the only time I could fit in. Not gonna lie, I kind of. And now goodbye. That's fair. Bye. See you in 2 weeks. Elliot's busy. Yeah. Maybe during the summer we'll see more Elliot. Alright. Operates on 0, 1, several signals. Okay, so. Happy Pi Day, everyone. Oh, it's Pi Day? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, right. Pi Day today. That's right, last stream was sick. Okay. My bed sheets keep coming out. Well, be tolerant then. The dumbest joke. Okay, a system operates on 0, 1 or several signals to produce more signals or to simply absorb them. In electrical engineering, we represent a system as a box receiving input signals, usually coming from the left, and producing from a new output, so like this. Block diagram. We note the input signals by lines having arrows pointing in the box. Okay. It makes sense. I mean, this is all pretty self-explanatory, right? I mean, we all see how this works. What we received is summarized by individual block diagrams. Source produces a signal that will be absorbed by the sink. Okay, we have a source in the sink. Okay. Signals. Hold on. Like this. Source produces a signal that will be solved by the sync. Yeah, I'm just right here. I'm just trying to note down the most important bits. Whoa, moment. Why? In the communications model. There we go. Signals can be reversed variables. In physical systems, each signal corresponds to an electrical voltage or current. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, this clicky keyboard is just... What ad blocker is that? Oh no! Oh no! Why? You know I'm using an ad blocker. It's ultimate ad blocker. I have it disabled on YouTube though. It's not a joke. I genuinely have it disabled on YouTube because I'm a good YouTuber. Advocates, I think, are against terms of service. I don't use them on YouTube. I have it disabled on YouTube. I just have the ad blocker here because it's of shady websites. That's why. People design systems must understand electrical science and technology. However, we first need to understand the big picture to appreciate the context in which the electrical engineer works. Messages signal provided by sources must be recast for transmission, and block diagram has the message ST passing through a block labeled transmitter that produces the signal XT. In the case of a radio transmitter, it accepts an input audio signal and produces a signal that physically is an electromagnetic wave radiated by an antenna providing Matlo's equations predict. In the case of a computer network, type characters encoded packets. Yeah. From the communication system's big picture perspective, the same block diagram applies. Systems can be very different. In this case, the transmitter should not operate in such a way that the message ST cannot be recovered from XT. So basic idea is you always get a different function, but you can also always recover the information. This one probably remember every rule from every terms of service. I wrote my terms of service once. The website. It's actually pretty fun. I have no idea why they are so long for the websites. Like, I get the idea of them being long, just not this long. A couple 100 pages. Them up to some shady stuff. Okay. Computer network type characters uncoupled in packets. Yeah. The inverse system must exist, else the communication system cannot be considered reliable. It is ridiculous to transmit a signal in such a way that no one can recover the original. Yeah, that sounds pretty silly. The clever system exists that transmits signals that only the in crowd can recover them. That's such an awkward sentence. So that only the in crowd can recover them. I get the idea of a sentence, but oof, my brain did not like it. Systems underlie secret communications. Yeah. Transmitted signals next pass through the next stage, the evil channel. Nothing good happens to a signal in a channel. It can become corrupted by noise, distorted and attenuated among many possibilities. The channel cannot be escaped. The real world is cruel. I love this book! And transmitter design and receiver design focus on how to best jointly fend off the channel's effect on signals. I love this. This is an amazing book. The channel is not a system in our block diagram and produces R of T, the signal received by the receiver. If the channel were benign, good luck finding such a channel in the real world. I love this. The receiver would serve as the inverse system to transmitter and yield the message with no distortion. However, because of the channel, the receiver must do its best to produce a received message. Okay, so this one is messing them up. It makes sense. Who is the author? It's Don H. Johnson. There we go. That's the author. This is outstanding though, this book is amazing. Okay, so we have the source, which inputs the signal into the transmitter. Transmitter then, I'm guessing this is just passing, action of passing, so changes the information a bit to make it... Okay, so I have a pretty good analogy, I think. Alright. I think what's happening is... Take a look at this. We have a source, for example, we have, I don't know, m.vav, right? This is our audio, right? Our audio file, which has some sort of audio on the inside. Then what we do is we send it to the transmitter. Transmitter, so this is our S of t. Then we have our transmitter, then compress it into m.mp3, which is the compressed version. Then we send it through the channel using waves, for example, right? Then we have the receiver, but the issue is waves are subject to distortion, right? So waves will actually distort a bit and they will be different from how we intended them to be. So we'll have the receiver, which will have to clean up the waves. Alright, receiver will have to clean them up. And then they would go into the sync, which means they will be, so this will be m.mp3 again. And then the sync would, it will be turned into mvav again and can be used for whatever. I think that's what's happening, I'm pretty certain. So this right here is S of t, then gets turned into X of t, which is the same information just in a different form, right? WAV and MP3, same information but in a different form. Then it gets sent through a channel and we have R of t, which is the same form as X of t except different information because it's distorted. And then we have the receiver, which tries to recover the S of t as best as it can, and we end up with S hat of t, which is imperfect, that's why the hat. I'm pretty certain that's what happens. That's why it was so convenient to have Alex, right? Because just ask, hey Alex, is this what the integral does? This stream feels more bananas than the last. Wait, just Baron, sorry. I have a thing covering it and I couldn't see exactly what's happening. Baron. It is! Because it's late at night. That's the reason. Let's be real. That's the reason. It's a learning stream, it is. And there will be plenty more of those now. But don't worry, I'll try to keep them fun. I will also... I'm doing more of them. High quantity, lower quality. That's the way I roll. Alright. So... always get lost with the other ones. I mean, if you get lost, just ask me. That's what I'm here for. That's like my only thing. That's like the only thing I do. Drop the book source. Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I should probably. This one. Sometimes I didn't ask every single time. Listen, without people asking, I lose my purpose. Then people could just read the book themselves. What's the point of having me here if you're just gonna sit there quiet? So WAV becomes MP3, distorted, tweaked, and then WAV final. No, it's more like WAV this becomes MP3, compressed, then MP3 gets distorted, and then you try to recover the message. So this is just compressed, then this is distorted, this is recovering, and this is turning it back into the original message. My final brain state is about to die. I should probably give you an example. So for example, let's say that we have a... Okay, let's make it as simple as we possibly could, alright? We have a grid. And we have a point. For example, point being right here. Okay? Now, what are the coordinates of this point? Well, we have x coordinate 0, 1, and the y coordinate 0, 1. I'll just say 0, 1. Okay? So the coordinates of our point are, point is equal to x, so 1, and y 1. Alright, this is our coordinate. Cool, everyone on the same page so far? Because I just realized this is actually too simple of an example. We have to enlarge, we have to make this a bit larger, but so we'll have a grid of 3. I realized a bit too late that's brackets. And with brackets are just notation. If you want, okay, fine. You know what? Feeble, just for you, I'm gonna use smiley faces instead of brackets. There. Better. There we go. You don't have to worry about brackets no more. 2 and 1. Alright. Now, this is our original state, so m.math. Now the next thing you have to do is we have to change its form to actually send it. So what we do, so this right here is our s of t. Next what we have to do is we have to change its form. So we change its form to a single string of binary values. More time, we don't really care about the time, let's be real. We don't care about the time, it's more about the experience. So, first of all, let's get some binaries out of the way. 0 is 0, 0, 1 is 0, 1, 2 is 1, 0, and that's all we need. So now, we'll turn it into a 4-digit binary number. So first we have a 2, 1, 0, so like this, actually, 1, 0, and then we have the green, which is 0, 1. There we go. This 4-string binary number can describe any position. Does that make sense so far? Did I lose anyone? Is it all clear? Is it all... you're all there? Feels like electric versus electronic again, because it will be. It is kind of what we're doing. Okay, is everyone here with me? Did we lose anyone on the boat? I won't fall over. Yes, okay, sick. This, so here we have our first one, s of t. This is our, this process. And then we have the next one, which is x of t. This is our x of t. Then, what we have to do, okay, so I just read through the part of the book and I think I can comment on your MP3 now. I think that you got the main idea, but it's not exactly what the book was trying to say. I know it's not exactly what the book was trying to say, but I couldn't think of a better example. Just the best I could come up with. Because, yeah, we still have all of this. It's the best I could come up with this so far. Then we have to send it to the channel. So we want to send it to another... another device, and channels will always screw up our information, because of course they will. And because of that, this is a pretty awful system, because there isn't really a way to implement a checking algorithm on something this small. Oh well, as if I care. Then next we have to save. I just realized why it's so weird and quiet. Music was off. So then this gets turned into, because of distortion, because of screw-ups, because of the evilness of the channels, we get R of t. Which means we get something like this. Did you even... I did, but like how am I supposed to implement a fact-checking algorithm? I would have to add some more numbers. I'm not gonna do that, too late. Okay, so then our information gets screwed over because this 0 just gets flipped to 1, alright? This just gets flipped to 1 and there's a problem. So then what we do is our receiver, right? Yeah, our receiver takes it in and then the receiver tries to clean it up. So what they do is they realize that 1 1 makes no sense, so instead they switch it to 1 0 0 1. Now this one will be the S, and this then gets encoded into the new message. So 2 and 1. And there we go. S hat of t. The reason why it's not equal to S of t is because sometimes when the message gets corrupted, we might not recover the whole thing, and that's why it's, yeah, S hat. How do they know it's not 1001 and not 0101? That's exactly the issue. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. You will never have the absolute certainty. You will never be absolutely certain. It is impossible to create a perfect information checking algorithm for this whole thing, because you could always have a valid message get corrupted into another valid message. That's why you have S hat of t and not st, because this, as I mentioned, is different from S of t. So S of t is basically the best attempt to recover the message. You always could have a message, a valid message, you could always have it get corrupted into another valid message. And in that case, it would be, impossible for you to fact check. If you have more than one possible valid message, then it can always get screwed up. Dishes, what do you mean? Why do waves get corrupted? Can't they just stay innocent? Yeah, it's the American justice system forcing them. It's poor waves. In modern systems, you would be able to get pretty damn close. Yeah, I mean, let's be real, we're not even pretty damn close. We're getting incredibly close. Actual message, there will be some extra information passed that will allow you to check the message validity. Yeah, the Freebro and Brown thing you mentioned. Freebro and Brown did the whole video just explaining how these work. But you can never create a perfect one. That's why S hat, from what I'm understanding. When did we finish, by the way? So, are we all on the same page? We all... Yeah? The functions, and whatnot? Yeah, sick. Amazing. Signals processed by sources must be recast for transmission. The signals next pass to the next stage. The evil channel, yeah. Resembles S of t as much as possible. Yeah, Shannon. This isn't a link, by the way. Just Shannon showed in his 1948 paper that reliable, for the moment, take this word to mean error-free, digital communication was possible over arbitrary nosy channels. It is this result that modern communication systems exploit and why many communication systems are going digital. The module information communication details Shannon's theory of information, and there we learn of Shannon's result on how to use it. Finally, the received message is passed the information sink that somehow makes use of this message. In the communication model, the source is a system having no input but producing an output. A sink has no input and yeah, makes sense. Has an input and no output, makes sense. Just one which starts the message, 1 second which uses them. Understanding signal generation and how systems work amounts to understanding signals, the nature of the information they represent, how information is transformed between analog and digital forms, and how information can be present in the system operating in the information signal science, with structuring signals, no matter what their source, what is their information content, and what capabilities does this structure force upon communication systems. They're sick. I'm gonna make a table. By 3. Shouldn't this say demodulated recovered, by the way? Or might make it background noise? Honestly, I absolutely get the idea of using my live streams as background noise. I get that, and since make it background is actually amazing working, I'm really glad it's useful because I absolutely dig it. I'm not insulted, I'm not insulted by the idea of people using my live streams as background noise, because I would. I'm not yet on the level of narcissism to actually use my live stream noises as a background noise, but yeah, I'm getting there. We have the source, we have the sink, we have channel, we have transmitter, we have receiver, and we have source generates the signal. We have transmitter modulates the signal. It modulates, generates, and then corrupts, demodulates / recovers, utilizes. Transmitter and receiver. I don't get I don't get the reference. I don't know. I don't get the reference. Alright, and then S of T. This is output, so hold on. There we go. So that really cooked hard with this song though. Perfect. Chilling. Is that rainy day? It is rainy day. Oh, I know my soda music. Then just this one utilizes, so this one T, I guess. No, wait. It's not really T. Alright. Simple enough. Sinusoid. The most important signal engineering in electrical engineering is sinusoid. Sine definition. Oh, we already know how this works. It's so quiet you can hear the echoes of the keyboard. Echoes? Really? Can you really hear the echoes? I can't even hear my own. Oh, wow! It's a wave function reference. Who could have foreseen this? Possibly that when you work with waves, you actually have waves. At least the static is back. Yeah, I switched back. Yeah, you're just, you're behaving so well this live stream. You get your static, fine. A is known as sinusoid amplitude. Yeah, frequency F. Oh, this one. That's an interesting one. I mean, 2 pi f is equal to omega. I guess we should just... The sinusoid. The first live stream I came to, the static was so bad. Horrible. Wait. How is this better now? I mean, I can make myself louder and then quiet myself down on the in OBS, and there we go. Now, for example, the static should be really low. It's not. It's still the exact same. I think it's on Twitch. Oh, on Twitch that makes sense. Integrals can have no bounds, and they're just called indefinite integrals. Day 394. Oh, I remember those good old days. 394. Back in the good old days. Okay. Sine definition. S of t is equal to, and I'll just use the a cosine of. damn it, I misclick. Is cosine of omega t plus phi, and where omega is equal to 2 pi f. Alright, now A is the amplitude, then F is the frequency, units of determines how rapidly the sinusoid oscillate per unit of time. The temporal variable t has units of seconds, which is actually kind of funny because you're multiplying seconds by hertz, but you know, frequency determines. Oh, I don't get. Wait, there's no phase. You didn't mention. Oh yeah, finally phase. Never mind. Okay. Omega, I am the alpha. I am the yogurt male actually. I am the theta. Okay, what's okay, what are your favorite Greek letters? Answer in the comments down below. I'm such a theta enjoyer. Woof. I love me some good thetas. Phi maybe? Sorry, I'm sorry, it's just disgusting. I like psi. Psi is a decent choice. Psi is a decent choice. Why? Well, phi? Look at phi. Look at it. I mean, just so awful. Look at this. The capital letter is just the lowercase offset. What? Every now and then they use a different notation. It's awful. How was day 400? It was rho. Ooh, that's a choice. That's a really hipster. Wait. Wasn't rho a letter? I don't know how you spell it. Hold on. Or is there only a capital one? I remember R being a letter. Rho. R-H-O. Okay. Unless you mean a different kind. I really like delta and lambda. Oh, lambda is a great one. Lambda is amazing. Capital lambda, no. Damn it, if only I could spell. Capital lambda is kind of cringe in my opinion because it's just upside down V. And you don't see it all much. Would you rather enter the atmosphere of a neutron star or get deleted by a black hole? I'd rather not. Wipe sound from my eyes. Day 405. I knew you missed me. This funky letter that my friend draws sometimes. No one knows what letter it is and or what it represents, but it's pretty cool. Wait, can you describe it? Was that really just a do they really have like their own letter? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Big delta, small lambda. Oh, but I mean, big delta maybe, but small lambda with big delta, really? Alright, come on, feeble. You could do better than that. Capital sigma. I don't know. I mean, the sum kind of ruined it. The sum kind of ruined the capital sigma. Okay, the absolutely dumbest letter. What's the absolutely dumbest letter? I hate capital sigma. Yeah, and I get it. I mean, I think chi is the dumbest. I think. Have any of you ever seen chi being used in the wild? No, or maybe rho. It's non-existent. No one cares. No one cares about. No one absolutely no. Or maybe, or even better. Look at this letter. It's the dumbest one. Baby Z is cute. Okay, Z is such a power move. Like Z if you unironically use Z or capital one in my opinion is way better because they have like free. Yeah, if you unironically use Z, then you just hate other members of society. Okay, that's just I should make a video. What your favorite Greek letter says about you? Oh, that's such a good idea. Oh, that's such a great idea now. I really want to make that video. What your favorite letter of the Greek alphabet says about you? Gamma, you say? Gamma. Oh, gamma. Oh no. Capital gamma is just like Walmart capital pi, right? That's just what it is. Yeah, Walmart capital pi. Capital gamma is for people who don't have the balls to admit that they like pi. Okay, that's what it is for. Omicron is just no. Yeah, Omicron is also idiotic. Is there even Omicron in Google, by the way? Because they don't really use LaTeX. They use something different. Yeah, there's no Omicron. Because why would you have Omicron? This is like, yeah, dumbest thing. That's just O. That's just O. I don't even bother calling it Omicron. Yeah, because it is just O. Yeah, I mean, we can all agree on that. Is there capital Iota, by the way? Yeah, there's no capital Iota, because why would you have it? It's just I. It's just I. Small mu. Small mu is also a very solid choice, in my opinion. Small mu is actually really neat. Okay, there are a lot of new haters, but I think new. Okay, I think new can. Yeah, I think new is decent. Small mu is used everywhere. Yeah, it's the use. I really like new though. Eta, by the way. It's eta. Come on. Just melted in N. Low gamma though. Low gamma with low lambda. That's a power combination. Epsilon. Okay. Mwah. Phenomenal. Mwah. Phenomenal letter. Oh, but don't even get me started on the zeta. Alright? Don't even get me started on that. There's just, you're drunk if you're using zeta. Okay? That's all I'm saying. When my beta is blue. Normalize using Greek letters in a sentence. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, well that was my short rant about Greek letters. Small epsilon is just small omega rotated. Not really. Okay, depends on how exactly you're noting them down, but most sane people will have like epsilon just be a single curve. And yeah, then it makes sense. Because with omega you have like two little curves, like a ball sack, right? With epsilon you have one singular. Cursed child of zeta and G. Wait, capital or lowercase? Because they might be using a different sigma notation. Like you have sigma. Not this one, but the other one. It's like a ball sack. I mean, it is! It has to be real. No, not sigma. Yeah, because... Hold on. Lowercase sigma. Not this. Oh yeah, this kind of sigma. You know, this weird thing. I just wanna be your sigma. That's too normal. Maybe they did just make up their own letter. Who's gonna stop them? I'm all for it. I want my own letter now. Hold on. Let's see. I mean, lowercase g is just mad. Just mad. Making up your own letter is a power move. It is. It really is. We forgot about Tau. Oh no, we didn't. Wait, did we really forget about Tau? I mean, Tau is solid, actually. I really like Tau. Most people think that, you know, Tau is the same scenario as with Gamma, right? Most people think it's the same scenario, like half pi. But no, it's not. It's actually not. This one, yeah, this one is just half of capital pi. And I agree on that. That's just a fact, right? This is just half of capital pi. But this one isn't really half of lowercase pi. This is a different scenario. You see, this is just for people who really like pi, but don't want to be perceived as basic. This is for people who don't care about being perceived as basic. They just want, they are just smart. They are wise. This is for wise people, all right? This is for wise people. This is for posers. That's just, yeah, that's just a fact. That's a true scientific fact, okay? Tau as a one part that I kept forgetting about. Yeah, Tau is used by smart people. And Gamma is used by posers, alright? Anyhow, we're doing... yeah, clearly. Omega is equal to pi f, of course. Frequency in hairs, yeah. Phase them as the origin. In degrees. Yeah, so basically if you increase phase by the frequency, you get the same function. Variable, show that, oh wait, hold on, we have some exercises, we can do them. Tachyon to exist for real. Wait, what are tachyons? It's one of them weird particles, isn't it? What's a tachyon? Particle of imaginary mass which is able to still have... Ooh, imaginary mass. Oh damn, wait, this is actually really cool. I had no idea what this is cool. Imaginary, oh, that's actually really cool. Sting theory. It's not, it's just a sting theory. Oh, but this is actually cool. Oh, this is cool as heck. Oh, this is cool as heck. Mass squared is equal to momentum velocity squared plus mass. Wait, why plus? Okay, let's see plus, yeah, maybe. Increases as its energy decreases. Approaches zero and if you approaches infinity. Oh, that's really cool. You know quantum extent doesn't create gravity? Yeah, I do. I do know. I do know that. This is neat. Alright. But string theory exists. Yeah, but isn't string theory imperfect still? I'm pretty sure all of them are perfect. I haven't really gotten to string theory. Because string theory is... It's a bit weird, honestly. It's very similar to just standard quantum mechanics, except... because it's still all based on waves and oscillation. I haven't gotten into it all that much. Walk in 26 dimensions, there's no tachyon, which is not possible. You have to remember that, okay, no, I really don't like these. It can only walk in 26 dimensions. I've already explained why having many dimensions doesn't really mean what most people think it means. Because, like, 26 dimensions, all that means is just you need 26 numbers for it to walk. Which still, from a mathematical and physical point of view, yeah, that's still a lot, and you know, if you want to get it down, it's an impressive feat. But I just don't really like the fact that most people misunderstand this. Because requires 26 dimensions, just way more. I actually wonder why 26. That's actually a curious question. Would love to look into that. Alright. With signals, signal parameters either real numbers or the signals. Technical term is modulate to carrier. Modulate the carrier's signal parameters to transmit the information from one place to another. So carrier will be the medium, right? Exponential modulation concerns the real number, but there is temperature, for example, by changing sinusoid amplitude accordingly. If we wanted to send the daily temperature, we would keep the frequency constant. The receiver would know what to expect and change the amplitude at midnight. Relate temperature to amplitude by the formula. Constants that transmit and receiver must both know. Okay, makes sense. Begin and getting overwhelmed. I still quantum mechanics. No, this is engineering. Actually, I'm actually moving on from quantum mechanics to engineering now. Just bored of it, I guess. Okay, this is actually really simple. So we have modulating, which means modifying, basically, and you have a carrier, which is like a medium. So modulate the carrier, for example, if you want to transmit information with waves, then you would just modify a wave. For example, modify its amplitude. Or modulate, actually, well, not really modify it. Have a wave with a certain amplitude. Water from outside just hit different. Don't. Yeah, I'm with people on this one. Don't drink like water from a pond or something. Oh. 3 hours old cold coffee. Oh, it's good. Good stuff. Numbers won't send at the same time. We could modulate the sensor's frequency as well as an amplitude. This modulation schemes assume we can estimate the sinusoid's amplitude and frequency. We shall learn about this is indeed possible. Now suppose we have a sequence of parameters sent. We have exploited all the sinusoids to parameters. What we can do is modulate them for a limited time, say t seconds, and send 2 parameters every t. This simple notion corresponds to how modern works here. The characters in 8 bits and the individual bits are encoded sinusoid amplitude and frequency. Will learn how the subsequent modules. Yeah, okay, so it's all pretty simple. Possible to make good blender? No, it's not. I already tried. Well, it depends on how you define good, I suppose. Dude, today a huge turtle shot out my back porch. It was big in my head. Huge. I stayed for 2 hours. I would have just taken the turtle. Honestly, I'm with Watchnana on this one. That's just the appropriate response. If a huge turtle shows up on your porch, you just take it. You do know it's legal, right? Like, I think it had someone. Don't eat it, and that's it. You don't want to touch it, the coward. You know, there's no law that's like, you know. There's no law against just taking random turtles. They're just there. You can just take them. No one's gonna complain. A root mean square value of a periodic signal is defined to be. What do you mean? T is defined to be the signal's period, the smallest positive number such that. Okay, S, T, S. Oh, so yeah, alright. So. Okay, this is actually way simpler than I was expecting. Okay, this is all pretty simple. So you basically have this is just the area underneath the. Wait, squared? Why squared? Oh, because you're taking the root. That makes sense. So you basically have you square the function. You get the area divided by distance. So you get the average value of the squared function over a certain period, and then you take a root of it, which is That's kind of different kind of an average. My point is, this allows us to get the best approximation for what value we're trying to send. Hashtag must have a bit too much plastic tonight, yeah. Hashtag, listen, you need to lay it off on the plastic, right? You need to just take a bit less. Bit interval temperature is either A or 0. Smallest transmission interval that makes sense with the frequency interval. Hold on. Oh, no. Modulator, demodulator. I use not only for connecting computers to telephone lines, but also connecting digital discrete value sources to generic channels. In this problem, we explore a simple kind of modem in which binary information is represented by the presence of an absence or absence of a sinusoid. Presence representing 1 or an absence representing 0. The modem's transmitted signal that represents a single bit has the form. What now? If you could run a manufacturing company, what would you manufacture and make? Me? Oh. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really want to run a manufacturing company. I just want to manufacture. Satisfactory. Are you familiar with the game Satisfactory? You remember that game which you've seen me play on multiple live streams? Are you familiar with that? I just want that. I just want to go to a distant planet and and strip mine all of it for resources. That's what I want to do. That's Slow Wolf just saying turn the wave off and when you don't want the wave. Yeah, I know, right? It really is. To be fair, it's Slow Wolf because, you know, you have to be precise, but that is basically that's actually a really good summary. If it's A or 0, if it's 0, it's 0. If it's A, it's A. If it's A, it's 1. Trash bags, because they're easy to make and are made out of thin plastic. So you just need plastic. Yeah, but like pollution, right? Am I... No? Wait, what did you say? I can put you in timeout. Wait, what's your nickname on Discord, by the way? Nana. Trash bags. That's yummy. Talk Nana. I know, very creative. No, I just want to make sure that I don't give a random person the science wrong. How do you search for users? Fine, I'll scroll through everything, Discord. There we go. Scroll through it all. Like 5 roles on Discord. What do you mean 5? I have way more than 15. Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, because, you know, it depends on... Oh, unless you mean like me as an individual, or you mean roles possible, or me as an individual? Because when it comes to me as an individual, I just no, or no to which one? In general, well, in general we have crazy lot of roles because it's just I set up the server for the future, so you know. Does Happy have Discord? Maybe. So, you know, you have your standard Lurker, Member, Pro, Milo, Gaming Legends ones, which is basically Mystic, which basically just tells you how much someone is chatting. You have Giver, Patron, Contributor, and Philanthropist, which tell you how much money they've given me. You have Secret, Super Duper Secret, which tells you just how much of a Chad someone's been. You have Scientists for Scientists. You have make it paid. We have make it unpaid interns for admins, and you have make it paid intern for people who can do everything. There we go. Enjoy your different color, Nana. Enjoy your darkest shade of purple. Paid interns for paid interns don't get paid. Acquiring the secret role. You have to prove yourself. You have to prove your worth. You have to prove that you are the one. You are the chosen one. What does scientists do? Scientists just has access. Scientists have access to a special intern booth, which is just a channel where I ask them how to do stuff, and they answer, and that's kind of it. For example, Feeble proven himself. Feeble has proven unwavering loyalty. You have to basically you have to sacrifice your first newborn child, then you get the secret rank. Yes, you know, a light requirement. Symbols in the modern use two frequencies, this one, and 0 amplitude levels. A transmission is sent for a period of time t equals sum of two amplitude weight carriers. Make it repairs by attention. That's not. That's. That doesn't seem nice though. Make it repairs by attention span sounds like a really nice way to say make it. You are quite boring. I'm not science enough for intern. Wait, you wanna get the scientist, or just let me know what you science in? What you poison stranger? Is that what they said in them Texan movies? The movies with them cowboys and bull girls. What you poison strange? Okay. Smallest transmission interval makes sense of frequency of oh. You're interesting to watch. I stick around. Oh, that's so much nice. And I was thank you. I'm not great with science, so never mind. Yeah, exactly. There are only like 7 scientists. 7? I think there are 3. I don't think there are 7. I think there are. Wait, Tefta. Okay, there are 4. Oh no, Elliot, 5, never mind. Oh, the number is growing. So we have Elliot, who is better than me. Basically, in order to be a scientist, you need to be better than me at something and prove that you're better than me at something. So Nana, now it's time to prove yourself. You have to prove that you're actually better than me. So now is your time to shine. So, you know, go off. Just... Oh, I'm taking away the rank. If you don't, I'm just taking away the rank right now. I'm actually banning you from the server if you don't. Just you have to prove yourself. So for example, Elliot is better than me at math, Ali is better than me at medicine, Tefta is better than me at engineering, Alex is better than me at quantum physics, I know, probably physics in general, and now you, Nana, I'm hoping you can help me with hardware. I'm hoping you're better than me at hardware and you can help. What's going on? We're just chatting, just having crack, having fun. You know how it is. Hold on. Smart transmission that makes sense with frequency of rho. Assuming that 10 cycles of sciences comprise a single bit. 10 cycles of science. Oh, I feel like reading a different language. We explore a kind of modem in which binary information is represented by the presence or absence of sinusoid. So if you want to send a byte, you wave. If you don't want to send a byte, you don't wave. I'll try my best to prove my worth. Well, when it comes to electrical engineering, actually, what kind of electrical engineering do you do? I can better than you with logic and reasoning. You make too many crazy decisions. That's a very long-winded way of saying, make it, you're an idiot. I can be better than you at thinking, you idiot. Is that basically what you're saying? Oh. Cool. Okay. Well, you said it, not me. What should I? Oh, wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, right, this. So, yeah, if you want to send a bit, you wave. If you don't want to send a bit, you don't wave. What's the smallest transmission interval that makes sense with a frequency of FO? Oh, wait, why is this sine, but not cosine? I'm confused. When do we switch from... Oh, we just assumed sine. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, great then. Represent a single bit has the form. So x of t, 0 is smaller than... So t, which is small equal to 0, is small equal to period. Makes sense. Smallest transmission interval makes sense with the frequency FO. Transmission interval, well, has to be larger than FO, I think. Or larger than 2FO. Hold on, FO, that's frequency. 2 pi, higher the frequency. Oh no, that has to be an inverse. So that would be wavelength, which is dependent on frequency. Assuming 10 cycles of the sinusoid comprise a single bit's transmission interval, what is the data rate of this transmission scheme? Now suppose a single, not 10 cycles, that rate would be, now suppose using this on-off signaling, we allow one of several different values for the amplitude during any transmission interval. If n amplitude values are used, what is the resulting data rate? Different values for the amplitude during the transmission interval, which means we can not only send the bit but also value using amplitude. Make background noise too, trademark, yeah. The confused make it noises. Using on, instead of using on-off signaling, we allow. Oh, I didn't completely. I read this part, but I didn't like realize what it means. We allow one of several different values for the amplitude during any transmission interval. If n amplitude values are used, what is the resulting data rate? Shouldn't it be the same? Oh no, because it will be faster. Discuss communications block diagram applies to the modem. Discuss how the transmitter must interface with the message source, since the source is producing letters of the alphabet, not bits. Oof, I haven't really narrowed onto anything in specific engineering yet. I'm just doing everything. I've been using up my level computer engineering on the side, so yeah. No, I'm gonna need to make my own ESC. So, bro was not satisfied yet. No, I'm just ingesting it. Mate, it's 7 AM for me, right? Cut me some slack. Okay, I'm not quite as quick as I would be. All right. Wait, shouldn't this be 400? Wait, this should be the 401st child checkup. What do you mean 405th? 405. This should be 401st. It's 7 in the morning. That's past midnight in Central US time. What am I doing streaming for the 400? Hold on. This is 401. Change the title. I'm changing. I'll have to change the thumbnail too. There we go. Alright, so come back on 400 after eating. Oh no, I didn't say I'd come back on 400. I just said that I'm gonna make another live stream, and it took 5 hours. I didn't take. I took 2 coffee, bro. I'm tired. It's okay. Yeah, I know. I always get confused by the H-E-H-E. I don't know, is it the hee-hee or is it ha-ha? Ha-ha. Which one is it? Is it the hee-hee or is it the ha-ha? I don't know. I don't know how to read that. first one. Oh, okay. But I know, every single time I see it, my first instinct is always to read as hee. Oh, I want a femboy or femman. I love that meme. One of my favorite memes. He got that devious laugh. Oh, I like kissing boys without kissing men. I'm losing my mind. Hold on, was I doing advanced modems? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. I remember what I was doing. Okay, well then. Advanced modems. Am I doing my life watching Make It? I feel like we're all chronically insane in our own ways. Yeah. Very sad. Watching Make It is very sad. Ouch. I have feelings, you know. Transmit symbols as letters of the alphabet are computer modems used to frequencies 1600 and 1800 Hz and several amplitude levels. A transmission is sent for a period of time, t, non-transmission or baud interval, and equals the sum of two amplitude-weighted carriers. So you have two separate frequencies, this and this. Makes sense that you add them, because, well, you do both of them at the same time. Successive symbols by choosing an appropriate frequency and amplitude combination and sending them. Okay, let me graph to you what this means. Because what you basically end up with is you end up with like a sine wave with a little sine wave. Let me show you what it means exactly. We'll have a just f of x is equal to a underscore 1 sine wave, like a little variation. Well, I guess that depends on the amplitude. Basically, you'll see. 2 pi f1 x plus a 2 sine 2 pi f2 x. I guess we can't really use f for it because first of all this should be capital A. Can we use f for it? Maybe we can. We have amplitude, we have frequency changes. See, like you'll have like a, hold on, let me lower this even more. You have like a wave of waves, as I mentioned. And considering that the difference between them is 100, let's lower this significantly, like from 0 to 0.01, and from 0 to 0.01, and then we'll have 1600, which is massive, and then we'll have 1800s. There we go. Wave of waves. We can also change the amplitude of them, and wave of waves. Sick, innit? That way you can transmit two different things all at once. So you have the big wave which transmits some sort of information, and then you have the small wave which transmits all the kind of information. Ain't that cool? Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. You can, that way you can transmit two stuff at once. Amazing. I know, it's amazing. Welcome to yet another Make It being amazed with basic waves. Episode 782. And fun fact about this though, really fun fact, is that this also explains how is it possible that we can transmit information even though there is already plenty of waves in the air. So the reason why waves the reason why other waves usually aren't that big of a problem is that when we have this sort of system, usually we have also more waves, but these more waves don't interfere all that much. Wait, why is it going up? Oh yeah, these waves don't interfere all that much because they are just straight up way too massive. So once we zoom in, if we take these averages, right, so average between this point and this point, this point, this point, whatnot, then the big wave isn't that much of a disturbance. And right here, it's still an example where we have kilohertz and standard hertz, but normally, with like different speed and larger. Of inhaling carbon. What do you? It's like you have to understand. It's hard for us to appreciate the funniness of jokes when we don't know the setup. Like, you're giving us only punchlines. It's kind of problematic. We send symbols by changing appropriate frequency and amplitude combination and sending them one after another. What's the smallest transmission interval that... Wait, are we supposed to answer those questions? What should T be so that an integer of number of cycles of the carrier occurs? Well, T has to be... Wait, 2 pi frequency, which means 1 divided by frequency? I think. Decently certain. K times Y or J times 1 divided by frequency? I mean, make it coquette. What's a coquette? What's a make it coquette? Oh, it always breaks on the same one. It's on Discord. Oh no. No. Oh wow, we. This is a cursed image. This is a cursed image, Fibu. This is just a cursed image. Oh, down. I will need more lighting. Blahage is the next thing. You have Blahage? Oh, you have Blahage. Elliot is typing. Oh, great. Oh, great. This is a cursed event. This might be my new background image, actually. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. There are a lot of questions right here. I don't know if we're supposed to answer them or will they be answered? Because so far I kind of get how all of this works. So we kind of finished the first chapter. I feel like we should do 1 chapter per stream. Yeah, the rest of them will get... Some of them are rather large, others are shorter. 1 chapter per stream sounds doable. Your wallpaper is an absolute masterpiece, thank you, I appreciate it. It took me minutes to make it. Pun intended. Oh, look at... yeah. Perfection. If you want to piss lightning, you have to first fuck the storm. That's what gets me up in the morning. That quote. So, Elliot's response: Friend war detected. What the fuck is a stable government? With great power comes great electricity bill. Yeah. 100 to that, 100 to that indeed. Alright then. Well. I guess that's it for this last stream. We went through a chapter. Yeah, I feel like each live stream will just go through 1. That should be decent enough. Already? What do you mean already? It's been 2 hours. I have to work on the videos too. This one was pretty easy. Yeah, I know it was pretty easy, but for the next ones I won't be as tight. Okay, next one's also pretty easy. Come on. It's only the third one that's a... Yeah, that's a bit... Oh yeah, but the third one, hold on. Okay, the third one may be large, but look at this. The third one is just mostly electricity. And that's easy. All of this stuff is easy. I already explained it. I made a whole video about this. You joined the perfect time, yeah. You really did. Frequency domain signals. This is all about signals. We might need to also do something about the electricity, but already when it comes to electricity, we're kind of decent. Yeah, third is easy. Yeah, third one is large, but it's not difficult. I mean, take a look at this. Voltage, current, generic circuit elements, easy. Ideal circuit elements, easy. Well, I haven't really included that in the video, but yeah, basically it's about the resistance of the inputs. Ideal and real world circuit elements. This, I might need to get this one. I will obviously walk through all of them, but this will be a speed run. Electric circuits and interconnection laws. Is that just when you have... Oh, hold on, let me just draw it. Is this what we're talking about? No, apparently not. For a second I thought these were imaginary numbers. Oh, that spooked me. Oh, fortunately imaginary numbers are contained to only waves. The 310, the diode hunted me in the second year. Diode? Really? Hold on, 310. That's 310. No, wait. Wait, why diode? Hunt you. Divided by borders, united by this one live stream. We went in depth and depth. Oh, okay, then I get why this would haunt you actually. Everything is hard if explained in depth enough, in my opinion. Like, you can always just go way further than is necessary and then end up with using, I don't know, Fourier transforms for explaining why a chair moves forward. Anyhow, I feel like that'll be it. What are these forms? What is the topic? This is engineering. We just did some basic engineering today. Just real basics. Just the most basic of basics. And next live stream will go more in depth. So, I suppose, for now be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye.